big jobs don't always equal big money. Hi guys, it's Stu again. Want to do a quick one on earning money in the plastering game. Is there money to be made working as a plasterer today? I'd say yes, there is. So I think there's a bit of a misconception here with plasterers, and it is a misconception because big jobs don't always equal big money in plastering. Big jobs are normally given to you by developers and big construction companies. The goal of a construction company or a developer is to earn money, is to bank a profit. So you're a means to an end for them. You're a cog in the machine. You're a part of the process for them to get their profit. So you're a cost. So they're not going to be wanting to share out with you part of the pie. They want to give you the smallest amount they can, which is why they, get you working on a meter for a shit meter rate. So you've got to bash out hard meters, a lot of meters, in order to get that £1,000 or £800, whatever it is, a week. So to me, it's a no-brainer thing. I'll stick with the domestics. I know what I can earn. I can work when I want. If I want to, I can drop the kids to school. I can go and do my day's work. And if I'm quick, I can go and pick them up again, and I can be sat at home after having a shower, eating dinner with my family. So I'm not going to be on site, being dictated to by some jobs worth with a clipboard, ordering me around. I've been there, I've done it. I've done agency work, I've done site work, I've had lads for me on site, thinking that that's where the profit lies, that's where the money is. But it might be. I'm not saying there isn't, but in my experience, working in the domestic market, you're going direct to the client. You're cutting out that middleman. You're working for the person that holds a checkbook. You're going direct to them. So there's no. I mean, if you're a domestic customer and you're hiring a plasterer, you're not thinking, I want it. Well, some people are thinking, I want it cheap as possible. But most people, they're looking for a decent job. They're looking for somebody they can trust, someone quality who's going to do quality work. So, the negotiation in terms of price, it's name your price a lot of the time. Once you've built up that rep for being a trustworthy, reliable, clean plasterer in the local area, it is literally, it's name your price, and you can get that busy. If you're a plasterer and you're unsure, I'm doing these local little jobs, I want to get a good run of work. I want to get on these big sites, and don't overlook what you're doing on the domestic side of things. There's money to be made. Obviously, it takes a long time to build up that customer base and build up your reputation. But once you've got them years behind you, and you've got your experience and your speed, and your diary's full, you can bash out 2 to 3 domestic repairs a day. Obviously, you need the speed. And you need to know exactly what you need, what you're going to do, the process. It's no good getting there and scratching your ass and realising, fucking hell, I need another bit of 3x2 and some more board, and I've not allowed for that. So as long as you've got them years of experience where someone sent you a picture and you look at it and well, that's lath and plaster, I'm not going to be able to repair that, or that's going to need more boards than I think. Once you get that experience behind you, you're flying. You can get your diary booked. You can literally be rammed out for like 2 or 3 months on these small domestics, and you can clean up in the summertime. So don't be thinking I need to get on site and I need to be getting loads of lads working for me and all this. So there's money to be made in the domestic market on repair work. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk about, and in terms of earning money as a plasterer. The second thing I wanted to talk about was, how do you grow? Like how do you expand yourself as a domestic plasterer? Like, what can you do? Because you've got a full diary, you've got customers, you've got a good relationship with your suppliers, and you're earning decent money, and you're doing all right. But now the problem is that you're flat out and you've hit a ceiling of what you can produce in a day and what you can earn in a year. And obviously, the older we get, into our 40s and 50s, travelling up big ceilings and so on, it's a bit of a slippery slope downward, because you don't want to be in your 60s, 60s or even 70s, and still lobbing on big fucking ceilings on your own. So what I did when I was about 24, 25 is I started thinking, I want to start employing people, and I want to expand, I want to grow, because the demand's there, the business is there. I can't answer the phone half the time because I'm too busy, so the leads are coming in, but I'm just one man on my own. So what I did is I took on an apprentice, not officially. Matt, who works for me, started as a labourer, and then he's gone on to become a fully experienced time served plasterer. He's now got his papers as well, so he's now off in one of my vans, and he's got his own job load that he does. Often we're working together, but a lot of the time I'll say to him, look, this is this week's job. I mean, at the minute he's over in Hinckley wrapping one up, so he'll crack on and do that. I'm doing these small repairs. Not only are you working on the tools, but in the background you've got other lads working on the tools for you in your business. So you're making a percentage on them, you're making money from your own wage, and that's how you're able to expand and grow. Maybe invest in a marketing campaign, maybe invest in new equipment. You might need a new van, your van might break down, you need working capital there. So try to get into that mindset of, I'm operating a business, I'm not operating, this ain't a charity. This ain't like, oh, I'll do it for 100 quid, I'll do it for 80 quid. You got to think long term. Hang on a minute, I need a pension. What if I can't work? What if I want to go on holiday with my family and I'm off for 10 days? Like, where's my money coming from? Is it just going to stop and I'm going to dry up? Then I can't get any more till I go back to work. Or are we going to start thinking about this idea of passive income? Like, how can I earn money when I'm not working, when I'm not on the tools? How can I earn money when I'm on holiday, sat on the beach, but still earn money? So this is where my brain went to as a plasterer, because it is a physical game. Your body's only going to go so far. Even if you're a gym goer, you look after yourself, and you eat right, you're still going to get fed up of the day in, day out mixing up, travelling on, especially ceilings. You're going to get fed up. Your shoulders are going to get fed up, your elbows. It's a team effort, unless you are on these little jobs, these little domestics, where it ain't too bad. You can bash out a little ceiling repair in a couple of hours, or a wall, and it ain't too bad. Yeah, it's a bit, you get a bit sweaty here and there, but it's nothing like yourself. I've done it all in my 20s. If you're house bashing, doing full houses on your own, you might have a labourer, you might have a lad running about and bringing your bags of plaster, filling the water up, but it's still you churning out all day, and it gets tiresome. It does, especially I'm 38 and I've been at it a long time. It does get tiresome. So it's about starting to think about long term, not next week. Think about the next decade. Think about the next 20 years. Or where am I going? What am I doing? Do I want my business to remain as I am, where it's just me? And that's nothing wrong with that. A lot of lads do that. I was a sole trader for 10 years. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me personally, and if you're thinking about it, it's about growth. It's about, what am I going to do when I retire? What age am I going to retire at? So it's just food for thought in a way. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment and or put a video up yourself, and let's have a chat about it. Where are we going as plasterers? What can we do to grow and expand and better ourselves? Cheers, boys.